Whoa. Look at this, Dakota Kai.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. Let's get to it, y'all, man. This is a little bit interesting right now. Damage Ctrl, bro. Are they still called Damage Ctrl now, or they just called the Kabuki Warriors? You know, I know the Kabuki Warriors is the name of the tag team, Asuka and Kairi saying, but I mean, are they still going to be using the Damage Ctrl thing? You know, that's what we got to find out. But let's talk about how they say it. I thought it was some good drama with this, man. This has actually really been something close to follow, man. So it's been hard for me, like, to just not even report on it because it's been done pretty good, man. So Bayley's out there. She's talking about her situation and stuff like that. You know, pretty much, you know, she's out there, she's talking about her situation. So she's already in the ring, leaving Damage Ctrl behind. But then Dakota Kai comes out, to her surprise. Dakota Kai comes out, tries to make her case. She was talking about, like, when it was just the three of them. And we know that things have been changing with that group ever since Asuka and Kairi Sane were in there. And I talked about this last week in my video. And thank you to everybody that watched the video. It got like 2,000 views. I don't get many views on my wrestling videos anymore. So when I see more than 2,000 views, man, I'll definitely congratulate to y'all for watching it, man. I didn't even get it up on time. Like, I got it up like the following Tuesday. So salute to y'all that found that video, man. And anybody who liked the video as well or commented, I had like 21 likes in that video. So salute to y'all. But let's continue here, man. Dakota Kai came out and she was talking about there's three of them. Now, remember, I talked about this, the reason why I bought that video, because last week I brought up how it was a necessary evil for Damage Ctrl because Bayley needed 2 more members to complete the Survivor Series team. So she got Asuka and Kairi Sane. And so they decided to stay a group after Survivor Series, and that's probably was a mistake for Bayley, man, because it was too many heads in the group. And then you had differences of opinion. Asuka and Kairi saying like they had a different motive. I think Asuka in particular too, because I think they kind of manipulated Io Sky to get away from Bayley and stuff like that, and maybe even Dakota Kai too, who probably saw the writing on the wall. Because remember, there was some differences between Dakota Kai and Bayley like a month ago. And it was actually pointed in the wrong direction. It was really coming off of how the group was starting to deteriorate and started going more into the Kabuki Warriors route. So then the Kabuki Warriors, they won the tag team titles against Kato Carter and Katana Chance. And so they're running around hot because everyone's got a belt. Io's got a belt. Oh, the 2 people that don't got a belt is Bayley and Dakota Kai. Well, obviously Dakota Kai can't wrestle right now because he's still recovering from a torn ACL, but she'll probably be back there somewhere in the ring, right? So then you got Bayley, who out of nowhere wins the World Rumble, and so that's what starts the dissension between everybody because Bayley won the World Rumble and she didn't choose Rhea Ripley. She chose Io Sky. And remember, I kept telling y'all she was going to choose Io Sky, but I didn't think it was going to go the way that I thought it was going to go. They went in a different direction with it, which is something that I like. The thing that I liked about it was that they ended up kind of tricking it up where actually she was going to be pulled out of the group because they went behind her back talking about it and all that stuff. And so Dakota Kai was just kind of letting her know, like, look, I'm with you, Bayley. Like, I'm still your sister. I'm still here with you. You know what I'm saying? Bayley really wasn't believing her. And then we get the Kabuki Warriors and stuff coming out, all 3 of them coming out. And then we get a weird moment where Dakota Kai slides out of the ring, leaving Bayley vulnerable to the 3 who were about to attack Bayley. I think Io Sky, Asuka, and Kairi Sane thought Dakota Kai was going to help him. So when she ran out of the ring, she got a chair. She came back in the ring, looked like she was going to hit Bayley, but she actually attacked the other 3, Io, Kairi, and Asuka. And then she looked like she was also going to hit Bayley, but then she dropped the chair down, kind of aligned herself with Bayley. So it looks like Bayley and Dakota Kai are going to be a team going into WrestleMania. Now, here's the thing that I really want to talk about before we end this video. People in the wrestling community been talking about is Dakota Kai going to turn her back on Bayley? Now, I also mentioned this last week. What direction are they going to go with Dakota Kai? Because Dakota Kai will be back in the ring soon, right? So she won't just be like this manager or, person that's just, kind of ringside and stuff like that. She's going to be in the ring trying to cement her own legacy. You know what I mean? She's going to be back in the ring soon. So, especially like after WrestleMania, probably like I'm gonna give her maybe a couple of months after WrestleMania because she does got a year-long injury. She injured it like in May, I believe, last year. Yeah, so yeah, the recovery period is looking like she's about to come back sometime either later in the spring or the summertime. So Dakota Kai will be in the ring soon. So the reason why I bring that up is that now some people are thinking. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. She's not going back to Kabuki Warriors. They're gonna stay as a trio, Japanese girls. That's done. Like Dakota Kai is not going over there. The thing that we need to find out with Dakota Kai, because she doesn't need to be with the Kabuki Warriors. She could still be a heel on her own or something like that. You know what I mean? She doesn't have to be in a group. I don't know how this is gonna go, but with Bayley being a face now, it might be in their best interest in order to, because I still think they need to work on Dakota Kai as far as like her popularity goes, with the fans or draw with the fans. Bayley was always one of the more popular female before she turned heel. She was one of the more popular faces. I mean, she's obviously one of the four horsewomen. You know what I mean? So she's obviously one of the main, main woman in the WWE, that came up during that time, right? So Bayley still has star power, like a Becky Lynch, right? She still has that star power, or Charlotte Flair, like she still has the star power. And so I think the best thing that they can do is have Bayley align with Dakota Kai, keep her aligned with Dakota Kai, have Dakota Kai kind of be just come up through Bayley, kind of feed off of Bayley. I think that's the best route they should go right now with Dakota Kai. I don't think she got to turn back heel. Just if you do want to play that storyline, I will wait until WrestleMania next year. See how the connection is with Dakota Kai and the fans first. If there's something there, then maybe you can build off of that, man. And because I think at this point, I don't even think you turn Bayley heel for a while, maybe the rest of her career, because at this point she's already done that run. She did that run for like 5 years now, and at this point I don't even think you probably even go back in that direction with Bayley. But there's still room to turn Dakota Kai heel again if you wanted to go that way. But what I would do is I would turn her face with Bayley, keep her with Bayley for a while, and then if you want to go in that direction, you could go in that direction. But I don't think now is the time. Now is definitely not the time. And I don't think they're going to do that anyways, because they've already drawn that line with Damage Ctrl. And it doesn't make any sense to do that if you're going to have Bayley against Io, Kairi, and Asuka as well. So, because Asuka will probably challenge Bayley after Io drops the title to her. So, you might as well just go in that direction. Because I would love to see Dakota Kai go against Kairi Sane in a beef. I think that's something that they could do. So just let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man, because there's a lot of different layers and directions they could go, but I want to get to my Raw video, so let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Get this video a like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching After News to Light.